Bao stuck a needle in the woman's butt. Before she could react, he pinned her to the bed. After struggling, the woman stopped moving. It turned out she was his ex-wife. Bao had been left wheelchair-bound after a car accident. He feared that if he became useless, his wife would leave him, so every move she made him very sensitive. To keep an eye on her, he secretly installed a tracking software on her phone when she went out to buy groceries. This way, he could monitor her every move. That night, as Annie was about to rest, she discovered something horrifying. Her husband's computer displayed everything on her phone, even showing her movements through the camera. Realizing her husband was spying on her, Annie quickly packed her things and tried to leave. By the time Bao heard the noise and rushed over, she was already gone. He only learned of her discovery when he sat at the computer. He didn't beg for her forgiveness. Months passed, and when he was driving to ask Annie to come home, he saw her shopping for a baby stroller with Bruce. He was furious. Later, he used Jack, a former colleague from the hospital, to get some anesthetics and then found Annie. He pretended to be pitiful, and Annie forgave him and returned home with him. When Annie bent down to get the medicine, Bao stuck the needle into her butt. When Annie woke up again, she found herself in different clothes, and her legs were numb. Bao had injected her with anesthetics to numb her legs temporarily. If he had injected a larger dose, her legs would become permanently paralyzed, just like his. While they were having dinner, Annie grabbed a bottle of wine and smashed it over Bao's head. Annie scrambled to the door and desperately screamed for help. Before she could get out, Bao injected her with more anesthetics. After she passed out, he dragged her back. Later that night, Bao took out Bruce's house key from his bag. While Bruce went to the bathroom, he stuck a needle in Bruce's waist, then poured a drink mixed with flour into his mouth to make it look like an accidental death. Meanwhile, Annie, trapped at home, managed to free herself. She dragged herself to the elevator, only to run into Bao, who had returned. Annie immediately ran away, but accidentally fell down the stairs. She didn't get far before Bao grabbed her by the leg. At the critical moment, Annie pulled out a knife she had prepared earlier and stabbed it directly into Bao's back. Bao fell from the top floor. To everyone's surprise, he wasn't killed by the fall. Now, aside from his eyes, he couldn't move any part of his body. Annie pushed him back into the house, where he would face cruel torture.
Due to copyright restrictions, this is all the content I am able to show.